What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Welcome to Raid Digest, or Friday Raid Digest. Plarium released their new Friday press release, let me call it like that. Every week or every 2 weeks, they're doing it now, kind of like giving us an insight of what is happening in the background, you know, bugs, what is coming to the game, etc. So if we're gonna have a quick look at everything that is being said here. First, if you didn't have a chance to watch my shard pool video, guys, definitely head over and check it out. We have a giveaway, we have an announcement, and of course we have shard pools. As usual, you're gonna see it in the comments on that video, okay? Go and see it there if you haven't yet. Basically, Raid Digest, summer has almost surrendered to autumn. Boo, we know Halloween is coming close. Now, let me give you a fair warning. Most probably we're going to have 2 more fusions by the time we're actually having the second one, which is the Halloween. So expect to hear some news next week about another fusion, then another one during Halloween. So make sure you guys are preparing your resources slowly. We might have a decent one for Halloween. I'm not 100% sure though, so a good thing to keep in mind. Now, a bit of clarification about Mighty Uko. If you guys remember when we've done the video, kind of like to show you how the passive was working, let me try to simplify all this for you guys. Basically, Mighty Uko has a 50% chance to steal a random buff from a target only when they are actually getting buffed, okay? So if I'm getting buffed with 3 or 4 buffs, Mighty Uko is gonna pick a random buff out of all those, and he's gonna have a 50% chance to steal it. It's quite a bit of a text in here, honestly. If you guys wanna read it, definitely feel free to do it, but that's pretty much what Mighty Uko can do. I know that it sounds a bit more complicated in here. You do need accuracy, of course. If the target is gonna get resisted, you're not gonna be able to steal the buff. That's pretty standard. And you're gonna get the buff protected. If I remember it correctly, it doesn't work with Stone Skin. The passive is not able to steal immunity or Stone Skin from different champions, because even though they start with a buff like a shield, for example, is not considered buffing by another champion. So from what I understood from my testing, okay, I'm saying it is from what I've tried, was not working. And I've tried it multiple times, so I don't think I just had bad RNG, because I've literally tried it like 10 plus times. Basically, we have a few bug fixes going on. Some of them are actually everywhere. Everybody's kind of like familiar with them. So they have reports from players that the Magic Affinity boss on the Iron Twins Fortress requires a bit more effort than the rest. While it should not differ from its counterparts of the same stage, we will address that disparity in the upcoming updates. So definitely stay tuned for it. They just gotta lower the resistance on the Magic Affinity, and it's gonna be pretty much similar with the rest. Another thing that I've mentioned as well in many of my videos, in addition, we're aware that the Iron Twins debuff, Iron Brand, works not as intended. Right now, it is not possible to resist the extension of Iron Brand debuff, and the fix is already on its way. As soon as we release 6.0, your champions will be able to resist the extension of Iron Brand debuff the same way they can now resist its landing. So this is another annoying glitch. I haven't encountered it yet on my account, but I know so many people complaining about it. Basically, no doubt it's annoying when the game starts freezing and glitching in the middle of Tag Team Arena. With the release of version 6.0, we'll fix this. So basically, the blessings are creating massive bugs in 3v3 Arena. So when you're fighting champions that have blessings, or you have blessings, it can create you some sort of bugs. The game will normally work after changing rounds in Tag Team Arena with champions affected by such blessings as Polymorph, Ward of the Fallen, Lightning Cage, Brimstone, etc. Another thing, in the battle against the Astronix, the copies of your champions get the first turn, but it's not supposed to happen. So basically, when you have a blessing on your team, the Dark Phase is going to benefit most from it, the team. So they're going to change that because it doesn't make sense. So it occurs when some of your champions have blessings that affect the leader's aura, like Intimidating Presence or Commanding Presence. The issue will be fixed in one of the next releases. not in 6.1. Because the rotation for the Dark Phase is pretty much done. We gotta wait 3 more months. Plarium, please bring in another Doom Tower rotation where we can farm the Dark Fae and the Bommel more. Please, do it. We need it. Self-sacrifice skills, another well-known bug. Like the A3 on Renegade, basically that's the skill, triggers the activation of the Phantom Touch Blessing. It is a bug that is coming in one of the next releases. A lot of you guys are actually complaining about it. If you have it on Renegade for Clan Boss, she can actually kill herself with the damage from the Phantom Touch. So definitely make sure you keep that in mind. We have the Iron Twins Affinity, okay? So next week, they'll be telling us a few more things about the bug fixes and features that will appear in the game soon. But the Iron Twins boss Affinity Reset, this is another sort of issue. So if by any chance you're doing your run from today at reset time and the reset happens during the time when you're doing your key, let's just say you have your last key left, this will pop on your screen. It never happened to me because I don't do them so late, you know? So basically, you lose the energy, but you won't lose the Fortress key. I guess they're gonna stack up to 7, saying it, or at least from what they're saying here. Make sure you're avoiding that. Don't get caught literally at reset time doing this. Try to do it earlier a bit, and you won't be having this problem by enemies, because you're losing the energy, you know. 2-factor authentication. Secure your account. Like, I cannot be clear enough on this enough. I've been telling you guys for a very, very long time, make sure you guys are keeping your account secure. If you're giving your accounts to somebody to open shards for you, regardless if he's a content creator that you guys trust, or you're just giving your account for a takeover, change your passwords all the time. And the reason is not necessarily because one of those people will ruin your account. No, but a lot of accounts get hacked, and guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna blame an innocent person that did a takeover on your account or maybe open shards, and you're gonna blame him for ruining your account when you actually didn't protect your account, you know? So make sure you have 2-factor authentication on. Every time you try to log in, it's gonna request a code. Problem solved. It's gonna be much harder for somebody to hack your account and destroy it. CVC, September 27. The upcoming CVC tournament next week on Tuesday will launch a CVC tournament with personal rewards. So that's pretty much all on paper. If by any chance you haven't used the promo code BrewMaiden, make sure you guys head over in the game and enter the code right here. I already used it yesterday, so I can use it again. But that's gonna give you around 60 brews. Nothing amazing, but better than nothing. That was pretty much everything for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you excited for any of the bug fixes? Hopefully they're gonna get done pretty quick. By the looks of it, we're not gonna have them done next week. And I'm curious to see what are they saying about all this information next week. This is kind of like the main thing that caught my attention right here, you know? But how I said it, that was all for this video. Much love. I'll catch you all soon in the next one. Peace.